Hello again. Spamcake here. It's good to hear from you again. Much have happened since we last met. That night, after we parted, you and I, there was a terrible thunderstorm. Grandfather was very upset. He was screaming and ranting about wooden feet dancing and malevolent forces intruding on his mind.
No! Get away from us! Spamcake! Save yourself! The puppets! It's Last Ninja and his terrible puppets!
Fortunately, I think he must have made it all up, for I did not hear a thing. At least I don't remember hearing anything. To be honest, much of that night is hard to remember. All I know for sure is that something changed that night. Grandfather now requires a lot of meat to sustain himself. So I have to hunt for him. If he is not well fed, he gets a bit cranky. Oh look, here comes a wild animal. Grandfather will be pleased.
Thanks, dear boy. Spamcake, you are a good boy. Now, get me some more, where that came from.
Whoops. Looks like the cavalry is here. I am in big trouble. Get away from me, you monster! Burn in hell! Thankfully, I got some help from that decent man with a bazooka. I had better stay put here in the attic. There are evil men about town this evening. They may even try to stop me from securing meat for Grandfather. While we wait up here, I will tell you a story about hunting. Listen closely. It was the first week after the terrible storm. The weather was beautiful. Me and Grandfather had just arrived at our hunting cabin by the sea. The winter air was cool and refreshing, and Grandfather was in high spirits. That is when I first heard the voices. Only whispers at first, then becoming louder and more intrusive.
Please hold on. So much blood behind you.
Soon you'll be dead.
I did not think much of it initially, as I continued to prep my hunting gear. I tried to calm myself by greeting the morning, but the voices just would not let up.
I know you can't see me, but I'm standing right beside you.
Your end is near. He wants you retribution.
I did my signature move. Nothing worked. I calmly decided to go for a walk. You know, just to clear my head.
This is your only escape.
The sea was beautiful that day. But as I looked out at the waves, I saw something out of the ordinary. Something quite strange indeed. At first I thought I recognized the creature, but the voices told me it was just meat for Grandfather. So I did what any good boy would do. After gathering my thoughts and repressing all emotions, I started skinning the animal and preparing small protein-rich snacks for Grandfather. I worked feverishly, glad that the voices finally had gone silent. To tell you the truth, I was also relieved to leave the seashore. For there was something that did not feel quite right with the way the murky water looked. And and the way it splashed, swirled, and rippled out in the bay left me with a strange sense of unease. There is much we don't know about the world we live in, and I think it's best to keep it that way. I am sure Grandfather would agree, if he was not so preoccupied these days. Anyway, I think it's time to tell another story, to pass the time until it's safe for me to come out. This one is also about hunting, but not fish from the sea this time. No, this time I hunted birds. And the bird I found was a strange one, I assure you. In the distance, it almost looked like a man with a parachute. But once again the voices set me on the right path.
So much blood.
Soon you'll be dead.
This reminds me of the time I picked up a strange hitchhiker. Would you like to hear about that? I was out cruising by the coast, looking for meat, when in the distance, I saw a man. He was walking by the side of the road. Not looking all that normal, I might add. He had almost like a wooden quality, sort of. I tried to keep driving, but found myself slowing down instead. The strange man waved to me, and got into the car beside me. I tried to keep my eyes on the road, but something about the man kept drawing my gaze towards him. When finally he met my stare, I knew who he was, and also what I had become. Thankfully, oblivion took me then. And I pray I will never remember that most terrible of insights, which now lurks in the eternal darkness, somewhere beneath my conscious mind.
In the realm of the wooden king, a poor soul broken on a string. He was once called Spamcake, now he's just a wooden puppet, for goodness sake. Enslaved by the last ninja's hand, forced to find meat all across the land. His strings pull and his wooden limbs ache. Grandfather's hungry, Spamcake's heartbreak. He's a puppet of me. Let me dance on the king's deceit. But deep down inside, he yearns to break free, to find his worth and rewrite his destiny.
Last ninja made of wood, watch from shadows where he stood. He sliced the man would weep, his soul in darkness secrets keep. Wooden whispers fill the night, binding him in terror's blight. Grandfather's feast of grim delight, under the ninja's eerie sight. The man now puppet lost his will, forever feeding spirit fled. Spamcake, a man with a name so sweet, but he fell into a trap. He's in deep enslaved by the last ninja, so slice lit, forcing him to cause havoc. Oh, so sick. In the dark of the night, he eats fresh meat. The last ninja's command he cannot defeat. With a heart heavy as lead and a mind in a blur, Spamcake hunts with rage, causing chaos, that's for sure. Fresh meat, the last ninja's delight. He's enslaved for Spamcake. It's not right, but one day he'll find a way to break free and do this murderous spree. taking its toll. Streets are shaking, panic's rising. No one's safe, no one's surviving. Puppet chaos wreaking havoc. No one can stop them.
Okay, enough storytelling. Back to the present problem. I am stuck in here, with enemies all around me. Perhaps I should try to escape out the window. No, wait. I hear someone.
Leave me the hell alone in here! You maniacs! I am innocent! It was the voices that made me do it!
The voices. And that damned wooden man.
Sad Spamcake, gardener tattered and torn, surrounded by law with nowhere to flee. He made his last stand, defiant and free. The walls whispered secrets of battles long past, but tonight they would witness the fiercest, the last. Spamcake stood tall with a fire in his eye, determined to fight, though he knew he would die. The creak of the floorboards, the clang of the stairs, echoed the heartbeat of his desperate prayers. With each passing moment, the end drawing near, he gripped his own rifle, swallowed his fear. Then with a flash and a roar of pure might, the attic ignited, a blaze in the night. Flames lick the shadows, consumed all around, and Spamcake Gurgler went down with a sigh.